Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good. We need to continue the effort that we started in the previous session. Tank truck draw. Good. So I would say we go here and we do truck effects, dust effects. There we go. There we go. There, and there. Okay. Then power slide effect. Hold on, we did a mistake. That is dirt effect. Dirt effects. And power slide effects. Power slide. There we go. Okay. Then we have this here. Okay. Yeah. Then here we do tank draw. We do this here. Okay, and then we do let's do this one here first. Dust effect name, truck draw. No. So we take this guy. I think we just copy the whole thing here. Truck draw. This. Okay. There we go. Then we take this guy. I do that. And then we remove all of these guys, yeah? Missing particle system in thing. Control bar. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Effect names. Truck effects. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Good. Then there's not much left here, I think. Then we have this guy. Then if enable emitters, tank draw, truck draw, enable emitters. Then we take this guy. Yeah. And then we put these guys here. There we go. Good, and then I think we have it all in place, no? Emitters, oh boy. Good, let me double check really. Not enable, start, stop, yeah, okay. Good, then we have that, and then we only have this one thing left, which is tank draw, create particle system. We go to tank draw and we take this guy, and then we take this guy. We copy this whole function. Tank truck draw, tank if can truck draw module data. Okay. So I guess we put this in here. Yeah. test may not work. Then stop, it says. Stop. I would say we do that. Okay, does that look good? I think so. Okay, let's see if that compiles. And hopefully I didn't make a mistake. That would be not so nice. So let's see. Initialize, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Truck effects, okay. Tread debris. Effect names, yeah. Effect names, tread debris. Let me search for this guy here. I would say we rename this to tread debris, tread debris names. How about that? There we go. And then, well, we save that. And then, tread debris, yep. Okay, truck draw, tank draw. Okay, here we want to delete this. Okay, let's see if that compiles. Get truck draw, okay. Okay. Create emitters. Create emitters. Okay, I hope I did not make a mistake here, but it looks like it makes sense. Stop. Set savable false. Create particle system. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Touch object. No. Set savable false, yeah. Truck effects. Effect names. Truck effects, effect names. Okay. I can't see an error, but doesn't mean I did everything correct, but we can test in game if everything still looks good. Okay, so that would be the first step. Now we still need to compile out this guy here, right? So we will reset this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so basically we run the game and we check if tank trucks to create debris when driving around. Crash. Okay, well, that's a good start. Toss emitters. What do we have here? We probably forgot a check here. Right. Which one is it? Truck draw. Right. This one is missing the null check here. Okay. So we did a mistake. Null PTR. Toss emitters. Toss emitters. Threads. Yeah. This one is also missing. Tank truck draw. Okay, and then so toss emitters, and this one also has toss emitters. Toss emitters. Okay, what I do notice is that here we are missing tossing for the debris, aren't we? That's very strange. Create emitters. But it is pairing this one here. Strange. Dust effect, dirt effect, power slide. Yeah, looks like it's not even creating those tank effects. Yeah, even though they are there. Okay, let's try that again. Let's check that there are null checks everywhere, but it looks good so far. Okay, I think this looks promising. Let's try it again. Okay. Let's run the shell map a little bit here. Okay, the game still works. Then let's start a skirmish. And let's take a look. Take a look at some... Take a look at some tanks. So here we have a dozer, which is a tank. Yep. Okay, we see there are some particle effects. This one is a truck. Okay, cool. This one is also a truck. Okay, it looks like the power sliding effect also works. Then let's test the tank truck, which is a quad cannon. There. Okay, good. I think that's fine. Tank. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, everything works. Let's move all the units. Okay, it doesn't work. Well, with a bit of a delay, they start moving. Everything starts attacking. Yeah, very good. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Okay, as far as I can tell, it works. Let's see if we can exit without crashing. Yes, we can. Okay, everything is good. Cool. Exit game. Good to go. Okay, so as far as I can tell, this works. So let's create a refactor for this. Refactor. Let's call it refactor draw. Simplify effects. Simplify effects code in 3D tank draw, 3D tank truck draw, and W3D truck draw. Simplify particle effects code. There we go. Okay, and then the next we need to do bug fix drawbar, refactor draw. Let's rename this one reverts. Revert draw, bug fix draw. Okay, and then next, so next we do the change with the particle IDs, right? So for that we need to let's do it with tank first. So particle ID. Then we rename this to debris ID. Debris ID, okay. Let's do the same in the other ones here. So here we have truck debris ID, thread debris. Let's rename it actually IDs, plural, because it is an array. IDs, okay. Then here we do the same. Truck effects IDs, yeah. And then here we do thread debris. Okay, that didn't work. Thread debris IDs. Yeah. And here trunk effect IDs. Yeah. Very good. Okay, so that's step number 1. Then we turn now everything into IDs here, yeah, instead of the pointers. So we also enable this one again for testing purposes. So thread debris IDs 2. Then tank debris here. Okay, tank debris is here and up here. Yeah, and down here. Good. So let's go. Let's go, bitch. Okay, so we need to do the following. We go here. We say no, that stays the same, except here we do this here, right? Invalid, okay. And then we can do this in all of these guys. There we go. And truck draw as well. There we go. Okay, okay. Then next we go to the toss emitters. Then if that is, I think we can simply do the particle system manager, find our particle system, and we just pass it our ID. And then it gets particle system, particle sys equals that, and then we put that in here, and then there will be particle sys and then this one set to invalid particle system ID. Okay. Then we do the same in tank truck draw. Toss emitters, yeah. Okay. And then particle system, there we go. And then truck effect IDs equals invalid particle. Let's copy it here. There we go. Okay, good. There's that. Next, tank truck draw, toss emitters here. Do the same thing. We take this condition here. Tank truck draw, we put that here. Put that there and there. Okay. Particle sys, okay. And then this, and then we take this guy here and we assign our favorite invalid ID. Okay, cool. There's that. Then next, create emitters. The same story, really. Same story. We take this guy, particle sys, put this guy here. So this is truck effect IDs, yes. Okay. Hold on. That is not correct. Here we need to say if this one is invalid, then we have a sys template, and we then create a particle system. Particle system, particle sys. Here we do particle this equals get particle ID, get system ID, and particle sys. Good. Yep, that looks good. Then we do the same here in tank draw. Well, tank truck draw here. So we take this guy here, put that there, and the same here. Then we take this guy and we put it down here, and we assign this guy. There we go. Then we take this, and then we also put that down here, and then like this. Then we take this guy here, and we also put that here, and then take it here and here. Yeah, there we go. Then we do the same here. Okay, it's quite a bit of monkey work, isn't it? But the this is okay. Then I think that's good. Yep. Okay, then let's look at the next one, which is start move debris and stop. Right, so this one we get rid of this, right? We take these guys here. Take this guy. Regarding this line here, here system plates. we need to fix those here. So take this and this. Take this. Effect names. Names. I think this needs to be hardcoded as 3. Okay. Okay. And take draw, blah. Okay, let me see if I made no mistakes. Oh, that's not right. Ah, shit. How did that happen? Ugh. Ugh. How did that happen now? That sucks. Okay, I don't know how that happened now. That's really sad. Yeah. But I guess we can fix it by doing deepers. So we need to revert this to what that was before. Yeah. And then we need to go back in here. And then we have to do this. And this. And this. And this. Let me double check. Okay. There we go. There we go. Yep. Okay. Then here we again do the IDs. 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 Okay, fantastic. And then next we do the rest. So tank draw. I think we need to. Effectively take this debris. Start move debris. Yeah, what we did before, we need to have thread particle system thread debris equals the particle system manager finds particle system with that ID, which is press. Effectively hidden. How about we do conspire start move debris equals this condition here. And then down here we do this, and then we do if particle thread debris, and we call it here particle sys. Find particle system thread debris I, and then we do this, and then we do start. Then we do if start move debris, and we do the first thing, otherwise we do the second thing. So start move debris, what does this do again? Let's go into that function here. Start, simply start. Okay. Start. Stop fast. Start. Else. Stop. Okay, I think this will work. And then here we simply do call these two. I think this will work. And then we can simply remove this. And there we go. Okay, then that also means we need to remove these two functions here. These. There we go. Let's do start. Let's give it a different name. Okay, I think that looks good. Then I think we need to do the same in truck draw. No? I thought that also had this kind of code. No? Let me see. It does, yeah. So it should be the same. We take out these two, then we take out these, and then we have this guy here, and then we copy over the same shit. So this guy, And we put that here. Take out this. And then we take these guys and put this in here. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, but more is missing. Tank draw still has some reds here. Ah, there's another function here. Look at that. Okay. Okay, well, in that case, but it's only stop debris. Then I would say stop debris. I would say we simply do it like this. Particle says stop. Let's do it like that. Fully obscured. Or we keep the stop debris function. Yeah. Let's keep the stop debris function. I think that would be better. So we take these, put them back in, and then we call this here, and call this here. Hold on. Then we take this guy and we put it here. There we go. Okay. Stop debris. Good. Good. I think that's it. For tank draw at least. Good. Then tank truck draw. Good. There's more to do. Let's do truck draw first because there is less left to do. So here we do particle system, particle sys equals the particle manager finds particle system, and then we give it this guy, and then particle system start and stop. Yeah. And then we do the same here. There we go. So this is dirt effect and particle effect start stop, and then we do the one for the power slide down here, and there we go. Particle system not enabled. There we go. Good. I think that looks fine. I think we can copy the same thing to the truck draw. Enable emitters. Let's go in here. Enable emitters. Yup. And then we just copy the same stuff over. There we go. Then next truck draw. What do we have here? Aha, this shit. Okay. Okay, here we need same thing effectively. We take this here again. And then, so this is dust effect, yeah. And then particle system, we do that. And then truck effect IDs, dirt effect particle system, there we go. And dirt effect, there we go. Okay, and then we do dirt effect down here as well. And then we do power slide effects up here. There we go. Particle system, stop and start. Okay, fantastic. Then I don't know if we can simply copy the same thing to here. Maybe not. Let's replicate the same thing here. So we have dust effect, dirt effect, and then here another dirt effect, and then the power slide effects, and then particle system, there we go, stop, and there we go. Good. I think that looks most excellent for particle system. Dirt effect. Okay. Good. This looks very solid. Then there is, what is left here? Here's nothing left. And here's still something left. Stop, move, debris. Right. So then let's get that thing back. Stop, move, debris. Put that back in. Okay. Stop, move, debris. We have also here. Then we take this guy and then we drop him over here, and then we still have one here. Okay, what is this? Okay, find template. So here we do this. Okay, so here we need this guy. Then we need this guy, and then we need no, that's not right. That's not correct. This one needs to assign get system ID. Oh no, that's template. Hold on, particle system get system ID. There we go. And create emitters. Let me also go in here. Here it's already correct. Let me see it here. Create emitters. Here's also wrong. Get system ID. Okay. Okay, so blah 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 blah. Okay, so here we also need this guy. We put it here, and then we have this guy and this guy. Good. And then here. Okay, then if I didn't make a mistake, then this should be all. So now it's using IDs only for lookups, which makes it stable. So there can't be dangling pointers. Yeah. Okay, was quite some change, but it compiles. Let's see if it works. So let's load in here and let's drive a bit. Oh, that's a bit fast. Okay. Okay, we do see particle effects there, yeah. We also see the power slide effect there. Cool. Then let's try the quad. Oof, very dusty. Very dusty. Because we still have the other effect compiled in. The tank threads we have compiled in. That's why it looks like this. Interesting. Interesting. It looks like a tank now. Okay. Well, we should compile it out again. Like it was originally. Backers and info. Never to also show threads effects on this tank truck. It works. Okay, cool. This looks very, very promising, but now let's recompile again with this disabled and test a bit. Oof, what is this? That's a link from Zelda. That's funny. Good. As real nerd humor, right? Yeah. Good. So, what do we have? We have a skirmish. We have this. Good. So let's see. Okay, so the quad. Ah, so fast again. Okay. So the quad, yeah, looks as usual. Okay, fantastic. Let's see the tank. Okay, cool. Looks good. Fantastic. Let's try the overlord. Where's he? There. Oh, he's so slow, there's no particles. Oh, there is. Okay, once he picked up a little bit of speed, but it's not much. He's so slow. Wow. Once we move a little bit vertically, he picks up some speed. Oh, very slow. Right, too slow. That's lame. Okay. Great. Let's see the truck here. Okay, fantastic. As far as I can tell, this works correctly. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, let's start move debris. I think we can remove this guy. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Then we remove this and this, and then we remove this. Okay, excellent. Then let's compile this again. Let's see if there's anything else that needs cleaning. So this looks good to me. This one. This one also looks fine. Yeah. This one looks fine. This one looks... Initialization looks fine. This looks fine. Initialization fine. Actually, hold on, let me double check. Truck, treads. Yep. Yeah, this looks correct. And here, truck effect IDs. Yep. Good. Then toss emitters. Effect IDs. Yep. Toss emitters, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This is good. Toss emitters. Here as well. IDs. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that also looks good. And here, toss emitters, thread IDs, blah, 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 blah. Okay, very good. Next, removing this guy, yep. And also in here, yep. Okay, that looks also fine. Next, okay, but I have this to draw module. Do start move debris. We have these conditions here. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yep. I think that looks fine. Yeah. Oh boy. Truck draw. Okay, this one is also fine. Mm-hmm. Good. Let's slowly review this guy. So particles stop. Aha, here I see an error. This one should be like this. Okay, I think this looks fine. Then stop move debris, we can also take this, yep. And then okay. We have that, and then we have particles this here. I forgot adding some spacing here on one of these guys. Yeah. I guess it's fine. Maybe we can do, let me do a stash. Let me do a search. And then we do a comparison here. Yeah, so here we added some spacings. Maybe we shouldn't do the spacings. And truck draw. Keep it original. Okay. Well, less confusing diff then. Okay, let's stage that. Amend. I think we did introduce it here, right? Let me double check. Yeah, here. Then I will merge that down. Truck draw. Hold on. Well, I thought this one also added here spacings. That's okay. Let's merge this down. Okay, and then we do a stash pop, which should create a conflict now, which we need to resolve. Okay, but that was quite okay. Okay, I think that looks good. Then particle destroy is called more than once. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, so this will be a bug fix, draw, replace particle system pointers with IDs for safe particle lookups in W3D tank draw, W3D tank truck draw, and W3D truck draw. Okay, and then here in this, it's a debug crash. Destroy is called more than once. Let me open that real quick here. Do we already have an assert somewhere here? System X. Okay, they use minus. Okay. Or colon. Okay, then I will use function is called more than once. System is destroyed more than once. What classification? A tweak, particle sys, add assert. Add assert to okay. I think we prepared all things. I will I will rename this to work in progress optimized particle system, and then out of this we break out individual changes. So we make one for this and one for this, and then once these are merged, then we do this and this one after another. Yeah, so it will take a bit to get these through, but doing it all in one change, I think that's too rough, too complex. Okay, I think we have nicely broken this down. Probably the way I do not know how you triggered the problem, but to me it looks like a band-aid fix relying on a state of a destroyed particle system. W3D draw. I can truck draws that use direct, that save direct particle system pointers. Everyone else stores IDs. Good. Then, yeah, I'm happy with progress. And next session, we will open some review for this. And then we can also continue reviewing here. Let me see if there's anything that I need to attend in terms of my own reviews. Not yet. No. Is there anything that we can merge? Let me see. Review approved. This one still have tasks. Pick up the audio events from CSC. I think this one can be merged, but it needs needed to look again. I will do that next session. Okay, fantastic. Making good progress. Then yeah, I will end it here. I wish you a great day or night. Until next time. Goodbye.